Water signs, welcome back to the Honey Soul Child Bottega channel. I am your chakra priestess here, and y'all already know it is the healing messages that I'm coming to you. Of course, please keep in mind all readings on my channel are for entertainment purposes only, due to everything's not set in stone because of free will. However, you can take the message and apply it to the situation, whatever sees fit. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right, let's get into it. So we have radical self acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Okay, so we got a duality effect here. And what this message is saying for your SOS, water signs, is that when we radically accept ourselves, we become luminous. When we force ourselves into shape, roles, pursuits that are not authentic, we compromise our true potential and radiance. The Guardian encourages you to accept yourself totally, to unconditionally open to your full potential, live your bliss. Your light will illuminate how beautiful life is. And also the Guardian's angel, because this is a guardian card, is you accept, judge, and connect with others to the extent that you accept, regard, and connect with yourself. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, following through, we have the challenging times with the Five of Wands. Okay, so you do have this figure here, this man. He has his shield. He's ready for battle. He's ready for war. And then you also see the shadow, like eliminated shadow behind him as well. So he's just bracing for impact. Let's see what is, or you may have been enduring some challenging times, and now it's time to be your radical self, or just accept yourself as is. So we have the Fool card that came out, which basically says take a leap of faith and trust that you are supported by the universe, making sure those lessons turn into blessings. Following through with the Nine of Cups energy is basically saying wishful fulfillment, and there is abundance in all areas of life. At the bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Swords, a gentle, which is basically focusing on overcoming the stress and anxiety, and learn to cultivate gratitude for lessons learned and a new chapter. So as you are embarking on this challenging times, or you have went through some challenging times, just know that, of course, continue to take that leap of faith when necessary, because the universe, it has your back. They are standing 10 toes down with you. Following through on the emotional standpoint, continue to be abundant in all areas of your life. And following through with that 10 of Swords energy, you can be able to focus on overcoming those challenges and those fears and anxieties. Breathe through the tension instead of just overreacting, okay? Breathe through the tension. Be mindful of how you approach the situation and how you continue on through. Just show little steps of gratitude along the way. And in case you need to, unless there's a lesson that needs to be learned along the way. Okay? Following through with the energy of the energy that you need, is to seek. Go into solitude mode. This is basically the Hermit card. Go into solitude. Go into nature. I'm getting green. Tap into your heart with nature. And low-key, these two branches are in the shape of the heart. And we got the blue jays, so you can be able to receive messages from nature itself. about some things that could, about some cycles that could end. Be the seeker. So let's clarify that, along with tapping into nature or continuing nature. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is taking good care of your body wellness, spending time with nature. Examine a relationship with a mother figure or a mother, your inner child, or connecting with the child. It could be a thing to help assist with maintaining the energy of your healing process. Meanwhile, we have the Queen of Wands, that is basically saying taking the initiative to work on healing any blockages to your self-esteem, and sense of self-worth, so you can become more confident. Be the confident in you. And with the Lovers card, we at the bottom is to continue to choose divine love over instant gratitude, because that will balance that masculine and feminine energy that we all do have. We all have masculine and we all have feminine. It's just balancing them out to where we can be able to attract the one that we want to spend the rest of our lives with, whether it's with a person or our own selves. Following through with the next card, we have balance. So this is basically the Temperance card in regular tarot. And what this is talking about, hold on, y'all. Of course, Temperance is all about patience, balance. In the spot that is in, though, this is basically how to get into alignment and stay in alignment is basically balance. Balance. Say again, the masculine, the feminine, being able to balance those, when to have the right yin and yang polarity balance, the masculine, the feminine aspects of yourself. As changes come by with the number 14, that's reduced down to the number 5. So let's clarify that. We have self-sabotage with the Devil card. So you may have experienced some self-sabotage to where you need to examine the toxic patterns within yourself or within others that you have relationships with. Following through with that, with the Eight of Pentacles, where you need, where there is time for studying or practicing your craft, that whatever craft or work that you are trying to cultivate as a business or as a side gig that could turn into a business. With the King of Cups at the bottom is basically talking about working on creating and maintaining strong boundaries within yourself and relationships, and rely on the presence of support and emotional stability, because you could be that person that could offer support and guidance towards others. Okay, so again, to go back, in order to stay in alignment or get into alignment, balancing the masculine and feminine, excuse me, as changes are happening, just like how it is your current energy or was your current energy. Following through with the self-sabotage Devil card, addressing those and re-examining those toxic traits and patterns that keeps coming forth you, so you can be able to work towards the goals that you want to make happen, so you can be in this stable, emotionally stable, how should I say this? Emotionally stable capacity to where you are able to be a counsel for others, because now you're able to think rationally and logically with reason instead of out of emotion. There we go. Now, finally, we have the reach out card in the section where what is needed to release and let go of the how, and that is to reach out. So you see this ethereal image here that is, again, have their hand on the physical person's heart chakra, and it says we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is much about the physical act of accepting help where offered, as it is about emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So let's clarify that. We got the Page of Wands. Taking a pause before responding, getting in touch with your inner child by revisiting shelf activities, or so new beginnings can be on its way, but it does require grounding. At the top of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. I'm going to set that to the side, shuffle some more. Let's see what other cards we get out. We got Eight of Cups, moving on to things, to greater things ahead, leaving those that do not serve your purpose well behind. Got the World card following through at the top. The completion of a cycle that propels to the next level. Also continue to celebrate where you are now. So take time to think about how far you come. At the bottom of the deck, we have Five of Swords. That's basically saying taking time out to reflect around feelings of anger. What lessons are you learning about your personal power? And actively address those hurt feelings that can improve communication. Okay? And lastly, let's go ahead and get a self-care card from my OG deck, from the OG Dizzle. All right. What does the water signs need for self-care? Or what are some recommendations for self-care for the water signs? There we go. Thanks. Kindness. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? And at the bottom, listen. I believe the earth signs had this. Either the earth signs or the fire signs had these same two exact cards. So I suggest you all to check those out. You could be dealing with a fire person. You could be dealing with an earth person. Or you could have earth or fire placements in your chart. But I kid you not, these two same cards came out at the end. So listen, people start to heal the moment they feel heard. Okay. These two cards, I'm going to tell y'all right now. These two cards came out on the earth blockages messages. So if you have an earth placement, a prominent earth placement, or when I mean prominent earth placement, I mean like sun, moon, and rising. And you can add Venus up in there. Healing. Yeah, you can add Venus up in there because that deals with love. So yeah, sun, moon, and rising plus Venus. And also, if you are dealing with the earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, check that out. Check the reading on the blockages. I believe that came out on that one. Either it's the blockages or the healing messages. Y'all, I did so many videos. I'm trying to keep up on which one did what, because I do see some repeated cards. No matter how many times I shuffle. But yes, kindness and listen. Kindness and listen are the cards. Scratch that. It's not on the blockages because I did another deck for the closing. So it's the earth healing message between the two, earth or fire. But I believe it's the earth. Check it out. Okay, bottom of the deck for the clarifying cards, we also have reach out, just like the other card. Reach out. So that is clarification, y'all. This ain't no coincidence. And inner life. Inner life is at the bottom of the deck for the SOS card. Your inner life is a garden to be cultivated, and this is an elder card. And this card showed up in the fire healing messages. So check that out as well. Okay, now I can conclude it. I thank you all for tuning in to the message. Feel free to leave your comments down below on how this message resonates with you. If it didn't, that's okay. There'll be more to come, or just check out the rest of the elements and readings on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell if you so you'll know next time I upload a video. All social media links will be in the QR code. Scan it. Visit my website, www.honeysoulchildbottega.com. It is also within the QR code. Everything y'all are searching for is in that QR code. I kid you not. And don't forget to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.